delivered to moon 1. Pin 9 creatures to walls or floors. Where's the progression? What's the one where perk scavenger lantern? Total wins 2. I only have 1. Okay, well. Kill black lizards, subterranean echo, pipe yard pearl, subterranean pearl. Reach vista point in drainage system. That sounds like fun. 3 colored pearls in drainage system. Neurons delivered to moon. Earn the friend. Chieftain. Pipe yard creature kills in a single cycle. Store 3 pearls. Neurons delivered to moon. 70 points. Pin 9 creatures to floors. And there, we'll go visit the Shaded Citadel Echo as well. This is a nice spot, and I'm close to drainage. In a bad spot, though, a really bad spot. Oh shit. Like I said, it's kind of like a Metroidvania, but not really. Things are very different. Everything's procedural. Like, not the world itself, but the creatures are procedural. It's not a typical Metroidvania. And the ecosystem physically interacts with with each other. So it's not just me running around doing stuff. The creatures do stuff too. They'll go out and like hunt food and stuff. Which is impressive. It's gotta be the best ecosystem in a video game I think I've ever seen. And there's no you don't know any health, the game doesn't tell you you get the absolute basics at the beginning. It's a fun game, but you gotta have the patience to play it. Because at the beginning, it's very much so a lot of death. And I mean like a lot. Everything wants you dead. And all the creatures are actually alive. Which is cool. And the more you know about the creatures, the easier they are to avoid. Like, for example, I know those centipedes can only see movement out of just trial and error. The game doesn't even tell you that. You just gotta learn. Oh! Scavengers! Those guys are the literal life and blood of this game. They have full-on emotions and shit. Every one of them are different. They're all look different. They all act different. The game's actually insane. And I'm probably gonna glaze the shit out of it. And it was made by 3 guys. You guys want a spear? Take it. Take the spear. No? Oh, this guy wants one here. You're welcome. Oh. Get off me! See, in this game, when you get, attacked, there's not, health. There's no real health points. You get hit by a spear, it's game over. You're dead. But, if you get grabbed by one of, the giant things, which are lizards, you get grabbed by one of them, and your eyes don't turn to X's, you'll actually, like continue living, and they'll like bring you back to where they're sleeping so they can store you and eat you. But if you're have like an item in your hand or something, or like another creature comes around, yeah. It was made by, yeah, it was legitimately made by 3 people, and 2 of them had never made a video game before, and they were legitimately just... It came out so long ago, though, and it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, this game has a cult following, though. That's its issue. Is the people that do play it, like, crazy. I need food. And there's food over there, so I'm gonna go jump to it. See, and this is a giant thing called a vulture. I ain't afraid of it because I know better. And it'll fuck off after a while. It'll be like, yep, he's too dangerous to deal with. Like, these things are... Many people, like, when you think of Metroidvania, you think of an enemy that's gonna walk back and forth. These things are basically alive. They have just as much free will as you do by playing this game, with the way the parameters are set. Come here. Get back here, you little... Bastard keeps leaving. I just want to eat. If I could get my hands on a mask, though, would be nice. Hey, down here. Oh, that one's a different one. Give me my spear. There's the egg bug. He's food. Yeah! Perfect. See, and like, I'm playing expedition mode, which is more of like a roguelike. Because you go through and collect all the, You go through and collect all the powers that the certain characters that you play as throughout the game actually have. Like, for example, right now, I'm playing as the hunter, who, in his or her campaign, because we don't really know any genders, they have, like, a whole story that they get to do. But, like, then they added extra characters from there was originally, it started as mods, and then the developers turned it into DLC. And there's 2 DLCs now. One of them is actually, like, we know for a fact that it's canon to the story, because this game does have story, surprisingly. A lot of it. Like, way too much of it. But you gotta legitimately go out of your way to get it. But, like, yeah, you can absorb the powers of others, yes. But this is not the main game. This is an extra mode that they added in for shits and giggles. The main game, you have no power at all. The first character you play as, legitimately can't even kill anything. You can kill stuff, but it's not worth your time because you don't need any of it. Like, if I go to story right now, see, there's like, that guy has superpowers, that one has superpowers, that one has superpowers, that one has superpowers, that one has superpowers, that one's just fat and can roll on stuff. That one is my favorite because he's the most balanced. He doesn't have superpowers, he can just hold an extra spear on his back. Him. You can kill stuff, it's just not worth it. Like, I can go to restart game. And, like, I can show you the opening. I'll play through it. I'll play through the whole campaign, because I can do it in under 3 hours. Because I've done it before. Like, on the right path that it would take you when you go through the game. People think it's an adorable little game. It's not. It's hard as fuck. And yet they don't classify it as a Metroidvania just because there's no powers you can gain. Right? People think of it more as an ecosystem. Like the lizards will hunt each other. The giant vulture will swoop down and pick up other lizards. Right? It's so far to the extent. Like, the creatures are to the extent. I like your comment about I could do it under 3 hours. My first playthrough was 200 hours because I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Literally no clue. 200 hours to beat the game. It's to the point where on PlayStation, the trophy for the game, for like beating the game and getting to the ending of the main campaign, is 1% of people that have gotten that trophy. So 1% of the people that buy this game actually make it to the ending of the first campaign, which is hilarious in stat terms. Cause like, come on, man, you gotta be kidding me. You can't be that bad at a video game, right? See, and that, like, this is all you get. That's literally all it tells you is that. There's your controls. Have fun. It doesn't tell you where to go, what to do, how to accomplish the things you need to do. It tells you how to eat and sleep. But the game goes so much deeper than that. I have like 700 hours in it already. And I've played the game multiple times because of just how gorgeous it is. It's phenomenal, and it's got a cult following. It's just like so many people pick it up and they get into this section of the game, which is technically classified as the tutorial, this like area of the game, because the game is split up into areas, which you need to access via different, there's like gates that you gotta survive so many days until you can leave this area. And this is the only enemy that's underneath you on the food chain, are these bats, these little bats. Everything else wants to kill you. And this is like, this area isn't very big either. It's quite small for being, it's one of the smallest areas in the game. Only 30% of Minecraft players have made bread. Yeah. Oh shit. I still haven't, I'm trying to 100% Minecraft. I've been trying for quite a while, but they keep adding more trophies. But like physically, the game doesn't tell you anything. That little yellow guy that shows up on screen, that guy there, his name's Iggy. He's the only guide you get in the whole game. And he just kind of vaguely tells you, he's like, hey, look at these cool little pictures. What does it mean? I don't know. Gotta go find out, I guess. Right? There's no, like, it doesn't tell you the plot, nothing. You just go. And like, you make one wrong turn into an area you're not supposed to be in, and Iggy will leave you. He'll be like, bye. Whatever, dumbass, you went the wrong way. See you later. And like, there's your map, which is like hard to distinguish from. Oh. And see, unlike the red guy I was playing as before, the red guy I was playing as, he could eat creatures. So like, it gives you a reason to kill creatures. This white guy, Survivor, he can't kill any, he can't eat he can't eat creatures. I'm reading your chat message. The game is bad at guiding the player. Dang, I should play this game. Yeah, people, I've gone on to streams of other people that have been playing it, and I'm like, hey, looks like you're at the end of the game. How you hanging in, right? You're in the last area of the game. Really? Like, this is where the ending is. And they go, what? Really? I'm at the end of the game? Can I go there right now? And I'm like, have you, like, seen everything in the game yet? And they're like, no, I've only been to 3 areas. Well then no, you're like basically the only like real thing to like get a grasp on is if you either follow Iggy or play the like go through the entire game to physically be like, okay, I know what I want to, I know what I have to do. Who gives a shit what YouTube thinks? Oh, it's bedtime. Bedtime my ass.
It's only 9:30. What do you mean?
And like all the cool backflips and stuff I'm doing isn't taught to you either. Those are like just stuff that you could, the only way to learn how to do that is trial and error of like jumping around and rolling and seeing how far you can fall off of a surface and whatnot. But like this game is, it's got a 90-page Google document on movement tech. Just because of how much there is. Pole sliding and pole hopping and, you know, down. It's just crazy how much stuff there actually is in this game for how much it actually tells you. And like, I'm gonna take the intended path, the path that Iggy, the little yellow dude, would lead you to. Because it's gotta be one of my, it's like such a scenic route, that's the thing. Iggy takes you like through the best route. It's not like the best route in terms of, oh, you want to get to the end as quick as possible? Go this way, and this way, right? Iggy takes you through the way that's like, we're gonna go on a bit of a detour, and we're gonna go see some important stuff that'll like, you'll probably want to see because it's important to the lore. It's not important to the game. You don't even need to follow Iggy. You just need to get to one area and then go, okay, well now I can go to the ending because I've been to that area. The physics are really goofy, yes. Like, you control, a lot of people are like, oh my god, he controls, like, slug, they're called slug cats. Everyone's like, and the community gave it that name, by the way. The developers didn't give it that name. The community basically named every creature in the game. Lizards? Yeah, we named them. Noodle flies? Yep, we named them too. But the way that the physics are, it's simulated. I've watched, there's like a whole documentary about how they built it, because they did a big gaming thing where they like showed off all the coding behind the game, because it's all procedurally generated code, right? So like the lizard is like thinking of like 8 different paths of how to get to me and which one would be the best optimal path, right? And then like they also got to judge, oh well, what types of food are on screen? What types of food can I see in front of me? Is even the creatures go as far as having their own different types of food that they like. So you might be being chased by a lizard, but then the lizard might drop the chase because they seen like an egg bug and ooh, that looks more tasty to me. It's so complex. I'm dumbfounded by it. Seeing like that green lizard just stopped and dropped everything to try and get that pink lizard because I let it be. And like all the lizards are different too. Like the pink ones can climb, the green ones can't climb. You'll probably see a lot of the other ones if you when you were watching me play Expedition, you probably seen that annoying blue one that seemed to jump around like a frantic maniac. We call them crack lizards. There's so much lore behind all of it too. Like, you would never guess that all the creatures on screen are bioengineered and were made by a species of creatures that no longer live on the Earth. Exactly. I had no clue that Act 3 was even a thing. And see, that gate that I just went through, I wouldn't have been able to go through that unless I had that symbol on screen. See, and now I'm in the other area that I was in last time, an industrial complex, right? And this area will lead to 8 more areas, you know? Like, just the way the game operates is crazy. And I'm on a time limit, too. I know you probably didn't see, but those little dots around the ring there, those are time. Each one of those is 10 seconds, I think. Or it's either 10 seconds or 5 seconds. Or minutes. I think it's like 3 minutes each. And after those minutes are up, it does as the game says it does, and it rains. It rains really aggressively. You'll probably see me encounter the rain maybe twice in this whole playthrough. Cause, like, I like to test myself and see how far I can get. And you don't have to be paying attention. You could go back and rewatch it all if you really wanted to know a lot about the game. But I do think it's good to go into the game blind. Like, I went into it blind in my first playthrough. Playing as this character lasted 200 hours. Because I genuinely didn't know what I was doing. An autistic obsession? I have considered getting diagnosed. My sister's gotten diagnosed. My cousins are autistic. I'm probably not going to. I mean, to be honest, like, I get that it's, how would I put this? It's like there's varying levels of it, and like I would say I'm on the low end of the scale. But yes, this game is, well, this happens to everybody that plays it, too. I've seen streamers that are like, oh, well, I'm gonna just try the game out for the first time, see how it looks, see how it works, and they get like 2 episodes into it, and they're like, well, now I have to play the entire game and all of its DLCs because it's just that good. And it's easy, that's the thing, it's easy to get dragged into as a video game. It's like, the game is like constantly telling you to come get some. It's mean. It's angry to you. It has no remorse, literally. None. Like, look, this fucking lizard is being an asshole and sitting in the way. I need to get through there. Because they can just choose to do that. They could be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking block you because, you're an asshole. Hearing about every secret in Doom 64. I have yet to play Doom 64 or any other Doom game other than the modern one, but I do have a 64 system. I would love to. Yeah. It'd be a blast, to be honest. I'm the person, I sit down and watch 3-hour YouTube videos about like Earth. I've watched everything there is to know on Earthbound. I know everything there is to know about that game. Right? I'm a huge Minecraft junkie. I love Terraria. Silksong is a big deal for me. I know the entire Hollow Knight lore. This game's lore is a lot more confusing than what you would think it would be, though. I'm gonna bait this guy. He's gonna come down, and that lizard's gonna come through the hole or fuck off. One or the other. See, you gotta be smart. These things are creatures, dude. You gotta be like, I gotta bait him out of the way. Shit. I got arena for this area. See, there is little, like, collectibles, but they don't do anything for you. They don't, like, enhance your power or something. The power comes from, like, whatever character you're playing as. See, I just went from Industrial Complex, and now I'm gonna go into a different place. And look at it, it's called Garbage Wastes. And there's water now! I didn't think about getting it on the PS4, to be honest. It wasn't my initial thought, but personally, if I'm gonna play old games, I'm gonna play them on the Nintendo 64. I'm gonna play them on my old consoles because I have a tube TV that I can hook up and play it the proper way, and it just looks so much better. I'm actually in the middle of playing Ocarina of Time as like currently. I'm about basically all the way through the game, and I'm having a blast on it. And like, it might also not help that I've smoked a little today, because I do smoke marijuana, because it's legal in Canada. And I am of the age. See, like, this doesn't tell me anything. Oh, look at whoop-de-doo, we got a little dream. I can't stream them, unfortunately, because like, I'm streaming on the PlayStation, and I don't have like, I don't have a computer or anything to physically like hook up to the CRT to stream it. Otherwise, I probably would. Because I have a lot of way better games that I'd be playing. And like, I'm gonna actually hook up my PlayStation to the CRT TV so I can play games like this because they're pixelated, just to see what they might look like. Because it's gonna look all funny. And like, every place has a different atmosphere. Like, this is a bunch of rubble and garbage that's been stacked together. The scary leeches. Yeah, some people just can't do it. I had a buddy who was like, started panicking, like hyper panic attack when he smoked. But like, me and all my friends were fine. See, those guys are so cool. The little monkey looking dudes. They're called scavengers. Like I was saying, they have like a whole ass personality. They're living beings. Like, each one of them are completely different to the next. And there's like reputation with them too. There's the scavenger merchants. You can buy stuff from them, kinda. Yeah, some people say it's a depressive drug. It just depends on what you were smoking. Like, if you smoked indica, like that's Debbie Downer weed. But then you have like, there's indica, and then there's, indica mainly, we translate that to in the couch, like I'm gonna go to bed. And then there's sativa, and sativa's like an uppity up, makes you go crazy. That's what I smoked today. Obviously you could tell, I want to spew my brains about everything. Talk about everything I possibly could talk about in the game. See, and the other thing I forgot to mention about this game is the threat music. It's not like a traditional game where the music just is like, oh, there's enemies there. There's layers to it. The way it works is, depending on the level of threat that you're in, so say if there's one creature here that's chasing me, but then another creature shows up, it'll start to increase the layers of threat, and it'll add bass and drums, and then eventually other things. And the further you get away from them, the more, the less the music will go down. And each area has its own completely different track. And then there's like your ambience titles like this one, which are pretty cool as well. They're just there for like vibes. No, They don't, typically, I don't talk with my family all that much. 90% of the times I keep to myself. That's why I like streaming though, because I can just come on stream and be like, might as well stream. I talk my brains out. I sound like a schizophrenic person, but yippee! I'm actually gonna pack another bowl up from my bong right now, rip it on stream, because I feel like having more. You've got me in the mood. I'm gonna see what I can scrounge up. A little gremlin. What things can I make out of the stuff that I have? Try and scrape some shit off the side of the bowl, because all the resin builds up. Where's I got a razor blade for this kind of stuff. Ooh, it's black and sooty and yes. But like my sister also talks a lot, she's one of them too. I need like a pin needle or something to like scrape this out. And I don't have anything like that could be used as that. Oh, wait a minute, I got a screw. I could screw it in and then just take the screw back out and like use the edges of it. Didn't think of that. First time I smoked 14 after Thanksgiving. Totally not years old. You ate 3 loaves of bread and then passed out. Yeah, me and my friends, what we used to do is we'd get violently high and drunk at the same time. Of course, underage, because that's how we were in Canada. And then we would go raid my dad's fridge, and if they didn't have anything good, we'd order pizza. And if we didn't have money to order pizza, our next logical step was to go into the fridge or the cupboards and grab hot dog buns and make buttered hot dog buns and eat that because we were just so hungry. But like, it's a stress reliever, that's for sure. It works for some people, not for others. That's why some people are even, it's like some people even get prescribed it. Just because of how much it works for them. Ooh. It's black and it's powder and it's gonna be good. Damn. Yeah. No, my father actually just passed away from alcohol. Sadly, we were on a trip back from not to like info dump or anything. We were on the way back from snowmobiling. So I'm probably not going to touch alcohol for a while either. I've taken it strong though. Like I've now gotten to that point where I've understood that I have to take care of everybody now and do all the work and stuff. So like I've dedicated more of my life to doing that. I actually have a cat. I'm a cat person. We had a dog. Of course, we had to put it down. She had, like a cancerous cyst or something. Look, my little fellow friends. These guys, they love pearls, so I'm gonna give a pearl to them. Here you go. Ow! See, sometimes they're just assholes. Like, I gave that guy a pearl and he fucking threw a rock at me. Give me that pearl. And like, there's tolls that you have to pay. Anyways, back to the whole dog thing. I had a purebred pure white female husky, and she was the greatest dog I've ever had. And now we have a whole bunch of cats. We used to have a whole bunch of cats, but we let them get out, unfortunately. Here you go. See, they'll take that and then they'll be like, okay, come on through. They'll wave me on through. Because they're actually smart like that. And they're cool little dudes. They're like intelligent. It's weird. Like no other game has really made me feel like the creatures are intelligent. It's not a common thing in video games. Typically you think like, even the enemies in... I do agree that dogs can be cuter than cats, although I had a big, adorable, white and gray, chubby little chonker cat, and his name was Marvin, and he was so precious. He was stupid though, because he fell down the stairs as a child and had brain damage. But he was so cute. He was like stupid cute, you know? Where it's like, oh, it's an animal. He's like, duh. He made the most adorable face when he shit though. Fuck. See, I'm only about 1/3 of the way through the game right now. There's a lot of leeches, dude. Take this pearl, swallow it. What sentence are you implying to be weird? That my cat made a cute face when he would take a shit, because it was true. He puffs out his little, you know, they've got like those glands in their whiskers, in their like right in their cheeks. They have glands in their cheeks, and they like puff out, and he made like this squinting face. It's adorable, which is funny. Cause like he wouldn't go fully into the litter box. He would sit on a little bit outside. He would make sure that his head is on the outside of the litter box, and he'd make his cute little face. But he was an idiot, so he climbed up a tree and eventually got stuck up there and died. He actually got stuck up several trees. The first one we were able to climb up there and get him. The second one we had to cut the tree down, and the third one he couldn't get back down, and we couldn't get up there, and we couldn't go cut it down because it was too big of a tree and it wasn't on our property. And it's glad to see a Rainworld fan show up uninvited. Sick. I love this community. I love this fandom. We're awesome. 700 hours and counting. See, that's the other thing I don't have to worry about with a cat, is I don't have to take him outside. I do take them outside. I did take at least mine, the one that I have, because we have a lot more. We have 7, I think. I used to take mine out, at least during the summer, but it's winter and it's cold out now, and she doesn't want to go outside. Plus I need a better harness for her, because her current harness don't fit. Well, obviously you've beaten everything. You're on YouTube. Gimme. If you're on YouTube and you're watching content, you've either obviously beaten everything or you're bored. Oh, dude, what a little asshole. I gotta check my messages. It's cool to see more of the fandom hanging around here. Cause like I don't get the fandom coming around all that often, even though I'm playing Rainworld. It's nice to know our community is still alive. I seen a video just the other day of somebody new playing Rainworld and reacting to it, and I was like, yes. And he was like a small indie content creator, and like the Rainworld community just came out of a front to come say hi, cause not too many people want to talk to us though, cause of how hard the game is. I got a whole cycle. I can make it across this place in a whole cycle. Bet. Sea leeches. My first ever, like, I did a thing for Watcher when Watcher was coming out. I did how many, Rainworld campaigns I can beat before Watcher came out. And I got pretty high. I got to Saint, I think. And then I gave up because I didn't feel like doing Saint. Now the question is, do I trust myself enough? Yeah! I still got it, dude. I didn't think I was gonna make that. I thought I was gonna die. I can't believe I could still do that. Secondary weapon. Tase a motherfucker! Ow! I didn't think it would tase me if I tried to grab it after throwing it. Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go. Now we're in it. Now we're getting somewhere. Go visit the moon. Why did I try and do that? I'm not Rivulet, man. Oh, I remember why. Yuck. I know, that's kind of I have a catchphrase, and it's, I have returned with marijuana, no less. No! Fuck. I knew I was gonna die at least once on my way to Moon. There was no way I wasn't gonna die. I've been drowned by the sea leeches. You arrived at a wonderful time. And it's playing one of my favorite songs. Now I gotta go fucking way back. Great. Good thing there was a karma flower. I'm still at max karma. Because I'm a max karma sigma. I used to do, I don't know, well, I mean, you're from America, so you probably know both The Goonies and the other one that I do very often. The Goonies is, Hey You Guys, obviously. But, like, I don't know if you'll know, oh, what's the name of the other? Little Rascals is, I forget what they say in Little Rascals. Oh, they say yellow. They go yellow and wave the two little kids. They're twins that rhyme. And they always do a big hand wave and say yellow when they arrive in a room. But the other one that I like that they do is I got a pickle for my nickel. I got a nickel for a pickle. I know! And I'm 20! I wasn't even born in that time era, and I fucking love the Little Rascals. The Sand, I've watched a lot of I like a lot of old content. Older movies, older video games. I've played Earthbound. I've played, Ocarina of Time, right? Super Mario 64. The original Mario World. You name it, I've played it. There's probably a lot that I haven't played though. I want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day, guaranteed. That's a big one that I want. Oh, great. I may be of Unk status, but that does not mean I am an uncle. I was raised by Gen X and a millennial, so you tell me how that turned out. Oh, bug off. There we go. There's a lizard. I don't want to... Fuck! Don't drown. Oh my god, again. No more bop-ass music. I didn't mean to go all the way up here. I gotta go all the way back down. Waste of 3 minutes. Secondary defense. I can throw this thing. Is there a lizard in this room? Fuck. I hate the snails, they're horrible. Dude, I just want to grab one. There we go. Whee! Go for a little ride. Meow. Halfway to rain time, I'll stay here. Lesbian dog. Did you know penguins can be gay? I'm gay myself. Although I am a cis male. So. Born a male, always will be a male. but I like men. No, penguins, they can't tell what gender they are. Like, sometimes penguins will have trouble determining what gender another penguin is. And since when they mate for life, that means you could have two gay penguins. Because they just decided to fuck. And now they're stuck together. You're about to witness the coolest part of one of the coolest parts of this game. You haven't seen one yet, but they're pretty important to the plot, although the game doesn't tell you that. They just kind of show you it. And at first you can't even communicate with it. Like, it's just babbling out a bunch of words and like, you gotta determine like what it's saying based on body language. Not gay determination. Yeah. No, I ended up, the way I found out I was gay is really funny. Actually. Uh-oh. That's not, fuck me. Don't die. Giant Leviathan. Leviathan alert. That thing is terrifying. I don't know if you've seen the little tentacles down there. They're evil fucking giants, dude. They got metal jaws that compress like a fucking hydraulic. Ow! Motherfucker shocked me. But no, as I was saying about this thing, I'm actually inside of it right now, like where it is. Like where you find it. And like, you don't even get to, you gotta come back at a later date. Like at a later time. It's the only upgrade you get in the game. And the only upgrade, it's funny because the only upgrade you get is just so that you can understand the lore. That's the only thing. There's no like, hey, you're gonna be a little bit stronger, or we made you a tad bit faster. It's, guess what, better, we're gonna make you understand the lore. And you've probably seen Iggy, the little yellow overseer dude, that's what they're called, as overseers, flashing images of like the little robots. That's the one that we're gonna go see. She actually has a name, and it looks to the moon, but everybody just calls her Big Sis Moon. And she's actually right over here, like 2 rooms away. And I'm gonna go see her and then dip. Even though it doesn't like tell you any, she doesn't do anything. Like, you'll see the extent of her entire mommy. Yeah, a lot of people say mommy moon, but like this is like all you get from her for the time being. Or she's speaking the language. And like, if you grab this white thing, she starts freaking out. And if you eat it, it like fucks her up and she won't talk to you once you come back with the ability to be able to talk to her. And this song is actually called Moon Down. And now if you want a little bit of a deep dive of the lore, technically she's not just that little... She does. It probably doesn't clap, it probably clanks because she's a robot. But I mean, like, this entire structure that I'm in right now is technically her. You'll see a demonstration of that later on. You'll see a working one. Because this is a non-working one. She's fallen from grace, and she's a little outdated, and she doesn't work. You'll get to see a working one later. Yeah, but soon I'm gonna be inside a man, so... Yeah, like, that's the room right there, that's like the main chamber of it, but like all the way out till like the endless sea of water over here, this is a whole structure, and this is like 1% of it. They're massive. You'll see. Trust me, you'll see if you keep watching. They're like biocomputers, sort of, in a way. That's the best I can understand it. Is they're half organism, half computer. So like, as you could obviously probably dispose from... I mean, I'm not gonna tell you. You'll find out. Put it together yourself, I dare you. If you could actually tell me why it rains in Rainworld, I would be impressed. Because all the evidence has been laid out before you. You have everything to put the puzzle piece together of why it rains in Rainworld. Because I definitely didn't put it together in my first. I had to play the entire game. Well, at least the entire base game, not the DLCs, before I knew what was actually, and watch all the lore videos before I knew what was actually going on. They're actually more alive than a synth. See, synths are made using biomechanical parts. Those things are what you call bioengineering. It's actually physically they're creating a living organism and then mixing it with machine. So it's more like it's more like if Cyborg also had if Cyborg's human parts were created as well as the like mechanical parts. Like they're physically like the little character that I'm playing as, he is an evolved version left untouched of a sort of purpose. They call them purposed organisms. So like everything was purposed. They had like slugs to go into pipes and clean stuff. And they had like digestive systems to digest food. They had creatures to grow food that they took care of, right? You like feed it food and it grows food. But it's like, yeah, yes, essentially yes. You'll see what I mean. You'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? Because I gotta climb one of them. Because that one is sitting on the ground because it fell over. I gotta climb one. And it's gonna take about an hour to climb it. I did not mean to fuck. Now my reputation with him is screwed over. I stabbed him and now he doesn't like me anymore. Because there is reputation systems in this game. You can actually be nice to the lizards and the lizards will be like, oh, you're a friend. But I just stabbed one of those jetfish. And now I'm doomed because now the jetfish will hate me for life. I gotta deal with this weed. Ah! Go. Yeah, you could. Well, there is an achievement called the Outlaw for actually doing exactly that, where you make enemies with every creature. It's like you gotta make enemies with like 5 or more creatures, and then you're considered the outlaw. That there, that you remember when I was mentioning the hydraulic press? That's the hydraulic press, and it scares the shit out of me. It doesn't know I'm here right now, but if it were to know, it would probably be very angry. I'm just trying to find my way to the next area currently. Look! A slug pup! Okay, there is this, when you beat a certain campaign in the game, it unlocks basically little babies. Come here. Oh, bug off. The stupid snails. I'm not gonna bother with him. But although it is rain timer, but I'm not gonna take him with me because he's probably gonna die if I try and take him with me. But like, there's little tiny versions of you, like babies, that are just running around. And yeah, essentially. It would be like if Hornet suddenly picked up a ghost. Randomly. Just like he just suddenly showed up. Here, now you gotta lead him along. And they like can learn and stuff too. If you teach them to throw a spear, they can throw a spear. You can teach them, they have certain like foods that they like. The game is so it's so deep. It's incredibly deep. Way too deep. There are people, like I said, once you start playing and you're like, oh, I might enjoy this game, it's gonna suck you in and you're gonna be 1,000 hours. And what do you think happened to me? I played it once when like the game, right before the second DLC came out. And then I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta play more of this shit. For sure. And then I basically beat the whole game. Like, yeah, you get what I mean, like, mechanic-wise. There's a lot more stuff in this game than you would think there is, typically, in, like, a game that would be like this. A lot of people see it as the cute slug game. It's a lot deeper than that. We're about to enter the scare... You wouldn't think this is a horror game, would you? We're about to enter a horror segment. Which you wouldn't think a horror segment in this would be scary, but good God is it terrifying. Oh, it's like Crystal Cavern. It goes completely dark. Except there are creatures there that can kill you that run around that are pitch black and you can't see them. And I get it. It's a force of habit. It's like when people give me trash talk for calling something gay. They'll be like, oh, that's not right. We don't use that. That's not how you use that word anymore. I fuck guys. I don't care. Like, it's a force of habit to use it as like an offensive word. Because it's just beamed into my dialogue. Yeah, but not that kind of horror. The kind of horror that makes it tingles up your spine and makes you go, ooh, yeah, I kind of wish I didn't come here. They've had more water all out, and I don't want to go in and get more. I'm lazy. I did enough snow plowing today. You're about to see one of the coolest segments, like, from here till probably 4 regions from this region, like, on my path, are the coolest segment. From here to the top of what Moon was, because they call... they call it the, they call them iterators, or what they're called. because they iterate like a supercomputer. Their purpose is to go through and find a solution to a problem, like a really advanced calculator. Have you figured out what causes the rain yet? Because if you haven't figured it out yet, that's surprising. It's about to get really dark. Like, really dark. Welcome to the Shaded Citadel. This is where the species that created all this stuff buried their dead. And it was also like a religious site, apparently. It's a cool section of the game, though. And hey, also to make sense of a lot of stuff, leaking fluids, considered how many giant corpses there are. Well, you're right on the money. So essentially, yeah, no, what it is the working ones. What does a computer need to cool itself? Typically, computers are fan cooled, but a lot of them are water cooled. And what's water create? Steam! And steam goes into the atmosphere and creates clouds, which makes rain. I'm gonna pay this man for a light. Thank you, good man. I can now see in the darkness. I might actually get lost here because it's been forever since I've been to Shaded Citadel. Like, I usually just go through the top of the area because it's the easiest to traverse through. But the bottom is a maze, dude. And you'll see all the creepy crawlies. There's bugs. Lots of bugs. Dude, that's 2 of them that I've seen now. There's another baby slug cat here. I'm not interested, little dude. It's about to get real dark. So you were essentially almost right. You were almost there. Essentially, the dead ones don't leak anything anymore. And the alive ones created steam, which created rain from being buildup of clouds. Because there's like millions of them. You'll see what I mean when you get to the top. Or when I get to the top. Because I'm going to scale one. And you'll get to see the skyline. I'm too far left. I went too far this way. Or too far right, not left. I went too far right. I gotta come back this way. You're kidding. It's censored L capitalism? Goo, YouTube. Look at all the evil little spiders. They gang up and create the little spiders. They gang up and create what's called a coalescipede. Which will kill you. They're big too. And this is typically where all the black lizards are, but there aren't any here. And I'm running low on rain time, so I'm gonna sleep here and hibernate. This game has a really big, like, scale to it, too. Like, it has a, like, the sense of scale is massive. Like, I get to climb up one of the legs that hold up, that thing that the robot that I was inside of temporarily. I get to climb up a leg that's that holds one of them in the air, because they're up high, they're above the clouds. And good God. I could be making these jokes myself, but I am not. See, these guys here, they have no eyes or ears, so they sense movement. They like sense it in the air. So if I go underneath, he'll only sense me after I'm past it. Pretty neat. See, and the game doesn't tell you that. It tells you nothing. Oh! See, that iterator is different. See, that's a yellow, that's what the iterators use to like look around, because they can't physically move, because they're giant fucking structures. That one belongs to Moon, and the blue one belongs to the one that I'm gonna climb. Time to build a ladder. You ever wanted to see, you wouldn't think construction would be in the game, but lo and behold, time to build a ladder. Or just use one to scale the wall. That's probably what I'll do. Because typically you can't take the spears back out of the wall. I don't have enough food, I gotta continue through. There's 2 of them! That's crazy. Really? 12 hours is the length of the maximum length of a VOD? That's crazy. I just dropped my light. It's okay, I won't be needing it from here on out. It gets really bright. The atmosphere is about to get real dense. Do I have enough time? I have plenty of time to make it to the... I'm actually traveling. This leads to the leg that I'm gonna climb of the superstructure. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Holy fuck. He killed Iggy! Poor Iggy. There's more of them? I don't even know how long I'm at right now. 2 hours and 22 minutes. That's not bad. 2 hours, 27 minutes. Fuck, yeah. So these things, we've dubbed these horrifying things scissor birds. They're very aggressive. But these are the only counters to them right here, these blue things. They work like flashbangs, so if you have eye problems, I suggest you look away when I say I'm gonna throw a flashbang. Cause it flashes. Like the whole screen. They also, the sound design in this is amazing. Can you believe this game didn't win a single award and wasn't even nominated at the Game Awards when it came out? Then again, it was made by 3 people in a basement. 2 of them being music artists and 1 of them being a random game developer. And then they founded Video Cult! And they're already making another game! They made this one and then made a DLC for this one and then started a... It came... When did it come out? I think it came out in 2016. They did a demo of it in 2014, I think? I'd have to... I'm gonna look that up, actually, because I don't remember when the game came... This game came out, like, roughly around the same time that Hollow Knight came out. When did Rainworld release? March 2017 was when it released. Oh, I love how the next question on Google is Rainworld kid friendly? Let's see. Violence and gore. No blood is shown, but the character is shown dead in a cartoonish manner after. On the Steam Workshop, there's mod for Steam copies. Yeah, that adds blood. I don't have the Steam version of this game. I wish I did. Because the Steam version has all kinds of customizations that you can make. You can give them, like, there's a whole mod dedicated to, I might flashbang here. No, okay, I don't have to. There's a whole mod dedicated, it's called, Dress My Slug Cat. And you can dress him up. It's pretty sick. But yeah, it came out in 2017, and then the first DLC came out in 2020, and the final DLC just came out this year. It came out in, like, early this year. I'm gonna be, like, racing against the rain timer right now to get to the next shelter. I'm legitimately gonna be racing against time. Because shit's getting serious now, because I'm down to, like, halfway to rain timer. The only food here. And it's just enough to make me hibernate. Fuck yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, this Dress My Slug Cat is a mod for other mods. It basically allows you to completely 100% customize, and anything has been made. Like, for example, one of my favorite mods, Big Shoe, which just puts a big shoe on the slug cat and then makes it so that every time you stomp, it plays music. And it's like a realistic Nike shoe, too. So it's really funny. I just fell all the way to the bottom. See, this is the leg. I'm at the very bottom of that thing that I said I was going to. So I'm actually at the very base of an iterator, like the one that Moon was, except Moon had fallen over, right? She didn't have any more legs. All of her legs were destroyed from underneath her, and she fell, and she was laying basically on the ground. I'm gonna be going up a leg right now. Look. Did I mention this game was a platformer? A very hard platformer. Because you wouldn't think that it would be a platformer based on how it looks, but lo and behold, it's a platformer. We're about to go on a very long journey upwards. A very long journey. Blue! Oh my god. It seems like they fixed the flashing effect. That used to flash way more. Remember that there's actually a mod that combines Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3? To combine Hollow Knight and Silksong would be sick. Or, yeah, Hollow Knight and Silksong, not just Hollow Knight Silksong. So just remember, we're at the very base of one of those iterators, the supercomputers that we met earlier, the robot thingy. This is its leg, and it's got like fucking, must have like 9 legs. It's got like 6 on each side, I think. I did see the Silksong teaser and I'm hyped. I'm real hyped. But also, get this. This game, the newest DLC came out this year, and right after that DLC came out, which was bigger than the original game, mind you, they've just announced that they're making another DLC for it. Just cause. Cause why not? They were like, fuck it. We got the time, let's make another one. They haven't told us exactly what it's gonna be yet, but we have our suspicions. Can you spot the lizard in this room? Because if you can spot the lizard in this room, that'd be pretty sick. Because he's here. I can see him. I'll throw my spear at him. He's across the room over here. Rainworld has taught me to have an eye like that. See, there's another one. He's on the edge there. You can kind of see him. He's not blending in very well. Also, I gotta remember that there's pole mimics. Yeah, like that one. That pole that's next to me, it's not real. It's a creature. I can show you by, I'll throw a rock at it. See, it moved. Not real. And people, like, you can grab onto one of them. Although I am really excited for the new Silksong DLC. Specifically, I hope we get a sort of more like Coral Gorge region. Oh, my best friend in the world is here! Look, it's a grappling hook. The game just got infinitely cooler. Grappling hook. They do. This game was about $20 when it first came out. And each DLC has also been $20, but it goes on sale way more often. Although I waited till it was off sale so I could buy the full thing because I wanted to support the devs. This was their first game ever. It was one guy from Sweden. It was a guy from Sweden and two music artists from America. And they made an entire level editor system from scratch just so that people would be able to make their own levels. It's insane. The quality of the game is unreal. But a lot of people hate it. It was given like a 5 out of 10 when it first came out just because of how difficult it was. They were like, we hate it. It's way too... all of the not a single one of the what do you call those, the game journalists made it out of the tutorial area. Not a single one. Markiplier played this game when it came out and he couldn't get out of the main area, and he made one episode and was like, I want to play more of this, and then never played any more of it. You're about to witness the grossest creature in the world. My entire game plans change from here on out. Ready to see the grossest thing ever? It's called Rot. And it's absolutely nasty. And it only hears you, it can't see you, it can only hear you. But it makes such gross noises. Yeah, we did recently find out that Markiplier did in fact cheat on night 2 in FNAF 7. Or on, my bad, wrong way around, FNAF 2 night 7? Yeah, that, I did have that right. Oh fuck, it's coming. Get away from it. There's another one. And sometimes they just don't move. Although if I crawl around, they can't hear me if I crawl around. Oh, I just made a whole fuck ton of noise. He didn't seem to hear me though. This guy's a bastard. He's always in a bad place. And he can't hear my movement on pulse, so as long as I don't touch the ground, he can't hear me. He's in such a bad spot, I gotta bring him down here. The only sports I care for are none. I care for esports. I know of sports. Like, I used to play hockey, but I mean, every Canadian used to play hockey. Although not a fan of a lot of sports. So I'm about to reach the underside right now, because if I just look, I just climbed up. This is just the leg of the creature like the living computer that I just climbed. That's just the leg. From there, all the way up to here, and I'm just reaching its underbelly. Like, I'm just reaching the underside of the actual, because they look like giant boxes in the sky. And I'm just reaching, this is the roof of the box. This is the actual roof. We made it to the they call it the underhang, because there's no bottom, you're on the roof. Or you're on like this, that's the floor above me. I'm like underneath it. Crossed the pond earlier, I thought you meant Illinois, and I was gonna say Great Dirty Bears fan, yeah. No, I mean like across the pond, I mean like across the river, or the giant river. Yeah, that's a death pit, by the way. If you fall down there, you're dead for good. I gotta wait till this orange guy comes through the pipe. Duked! Ankles broke, kid! He got his ankles snapped. Got glass ankles. Fuck, he's coming for me, though. These things are so gross. They're like cancer. They eat anything they can get their hands on. No. Fuck! And I didn't save up here. I saved at the bottom. Or I saved at the middle waypoint, I guess, so. Fuck! I'm gonna passage. Can I passage to the top? Or is this gonna be a waste of a passage? See, and like, that's the thing with this game, is even I have 700 hours in the game, I still die. You're still gonna die. You're gonna die a lot. Because things are gonna be unfair. Choose. Can I back out of this? Press R1. Do I know the one? Have I been to the one at the top? I have not been to the one at the top. It's whatever. We'll just hold start. And that's the thing, I am good. This is as good as you can probably get. And even if you're a master of the game and you have 1,000 hours, you're still gonna die. Because the creatures do what they want. You can't predict everything, because they're random. That's how they work. You can predict how they're gonna hunt you, maybe, but you can't, like, physically predict where they're gonna be, what their next move is gonna be. Are they gonna retreat? You don't know. And that's what makes it a hard game. Like, a normal person would die 200 times in a single playthrough. Typical. It's like around 200 to 300 deaths. It's around, everybody's first time playing the game is around 100 to 200 deaths, and around, sometimes, they say you can beat the game if you know where you're going in around 20 hours. With, like, just the basic information that the game is given you. But I've seen a lot more people be like, I'm gonna take fucking 30 hours to beat the game. And a lot of the game is patience, too. Like, this isn't a game you're, like, severely good at. It's wild, almost. It'd be like if you stripped yourself naked and decided to go wandering into the woods and wanted to fight a coyote, right? You're at odds with the environment and the creatures that are in it. You're just another space in the whole ecosystem and environment. But it takes a lot to get used to the movement. The movement isn't exactly, like, very intuitive. It takes a bit to get used to. I'm actually gonna come save here. Actually, I should take this opportunity to continue forward. Because you never know, I might not. I don't want to come into the next cycle and be cock-blocked by a piece of living rot. I gotta check my messages, make sure they're up to date. Pretty good. And a lot of the, like, movement tech that I'm doing, that's the thing. This entire game, there's only three buttons that you get to use. You get to use square to eat things, circle to throw, X to jump, and the left stick to move. All the funny rolls and shit, I'm all doing that with combinations of just the left stick and the jump and throw button. And the cool thing about this game is sometimes creatures will make mistakes. Rot will fall off the world. Lizards will miss their bite. They're living creatures. And sometimes a lot of the creatures feel like they have a lot of joy in them. Because they feel alive. They feel like they have personality. Whose tail is bouncy? The slug cat's? Or the lizard? So now we're going to be making our way towards the inside of a working version of what Moon was. So you remember the robot lady? We're about to go inside a living version that's still working. Mold, yummy. I love mold. Because we're going to climb basically in an exhaust port. So essentially we're crawling up his ass right now. Is the way I've always looked at it. The bouncy blue guy is a living piece of cancer. Literally, like it's alive. Like it's the cancer of the giant robots that we're seeing here. And if you want, you can probably gain the, since there's quite a lot of them on this guy and not on the one that's fallen over, the blue things are coming from him. Yeah, well, I mean, it could be, theoretically, you could take it as a urethra. It could be, yeah. I just checked my broadcasting settings on the PlayStation. Make sure everything was still working right. So now I no longer need this little blue guy that I have, this little grappling hook. I don't need him anymore. So I'm gonna throw him away. Or put him down, I guess. Because I don't need him. And you're about to see why. So this is, as you could tell, this architecture is a lot like the ones that was in the broken robot that I went to see, except this one is still working. This changes the whole game too. Just you wait. The next room is like a mindfuck. It's like kaboom. You know the mind blown emoji? That. Better be ready to have your mind blown. So remember, this thing that I'm inside of right now is technically alive. Ta-da! Zero gravity! Now, I'm going to show you where all the rot's coming from, because it's coming from inside this guy. So I'll show you where it's coming from, but I'll probably die in the process because I've never made it through there. There's actually no other creatures in this entire area. There is two that are that like actually participate in like things, and one of them is the blue one that you've seen. There's no lizards, no other creatures, It's an alien environment, so to speak. Everything that's alive in here is a part of the robot. Like, they all have a job, they do stuff. And we're not really in space, we're just above the... If those walls touch you, you die, by the way. The blue ones with the ugly rot on it. Yeah, if you touch that, you die. And in this part of the facility, the gravity goes in and out. Which does give me a chance to eat the funny bugs. Which make me glow! If you notice, these are the same bugs that the little space girl from... Or why I say space girl. The little girl from, Yeah, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. Get the fuck back out of here, little shithead. I gotta go up there, so... What do you think? You gotta remember, these guys aren't supposed to be here. They're like cancer. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it past. Yeah, they're pretty ruthless. You even get caught by one tentacle, it's over. But that's okay, I'm gonna go the other way that doesn't have them. Yeek. I guess it is kind of supposed to look like technology, isn't it? Although the later rooms start to get more biological than technical. Like they're less tech, more biotech. Like there's creatures and stuff roaming around, performing actions. They have not fixed stick drift yet. They actually fixed stick drift a long time ago for like the PS1 and PS2, but they stopped doing that because then people wouldn't buy new controllers and it's not a good business model. Come on! Got the pole. No, it genuinely didn't. I have a PlayStation 3 remote that has no stick drift. Like, actually. Like, it has none. Zero. Zilch. Worked good for the entire lifespan of the PlayStation 3. No issues whatsoever. things are starting to get a little bit more alive. No! Fuck's sakes. I gotta go back again. My karma doesn't matter in here. I'm trying to move quickly, that's my issue. I'm making mistakes. That, and sometimes you just get bad RNG for where the, you get, sometimes the creatures just like to stand in the way. Because they're assholes like that. Makes sense, though. If I was a creature in this game, I would have a chill spot that I just hang out in all the time. Fuck. The other thing is, if you get stuck, it's just about impossible to get unstuck. I hate being floating. I still suck at playing around in zero gravity, but then again, it's been a while since I've actually played the game. It's been, I don't know, a month or two. I haven't done the area above the cradle yet, although I know it's basically like Silksong's version of a Path of Pain, and I'm actually kind of excited to do it because I'm good at platforming, for the most part. I loved the Path of Pain in Hollow Knight. It was gotta be one of my favorite parts. It might have been hard and I may have hated it, but it was honestly worth it. Fun fact and trivia about this sound that you're hearing now, the little like whistling noise, that actually comes from a NASA recording of audio. This is the sound that Earth makes from space. Supposedly. Hunter's Journal and get the memento. I have found Mr. Mushroom, yeah. I have started his quest too, but I only did 3 locations. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this guy's brain. Wee. See what I mean by it's alive, kind of? Like, this is a living creature. It's got, like, skin and eyes. But they're, like, mechanically engineered creatures. It's a sight to behold. It's kind of beautiful. Yeah, well, I mean, he does say, he does only give an achievement, but also the to be continued is really good. 0G sleep! Pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% Silk Song. I haven't even 100% at Hollow Knight, so it's just up to my decision. I think if before I should go 100%ing Silk Song, I think I'm gonna 100% Hollow Knight probably. I don't know if I'll stream that per se or not, but I'd like to. It would be optimal. Oh my god, there he is. Dude. He's not gonna go away, is he? Go bother somebody else. Oh, it did. No, it goes to 112% Hollow Knight. And I'm not at 112. Although I have the map to get everything to 112%, but I'm not really looking forward to Pantheon. But before I can even do Pantheon of Gods, I have to somehow, some way, find another key, because I don't have the key to unlock the God Seeker. Because I just never, I like got the I got the regular ending. I haven't even fought Radiance yet. Technically, I haven't fought Radiance. Yes. I'm progressing towards its brain. If you know anything about computers, you should start to recognize what some of these things are. Yeah, I haven't done Absolute Radiance yet, because I only did the regular one where you fight the Hollow Knight and then kill him and then take his place. I haven't done the one where you go into his brain. Also, these are what's creating the gravity. And you can tell because you can do this. Wee! There we go. Fuck. Grab on to something, anything. Fuck. Shit. I'm going the other way. Fuck, I can't get out of this. I have to come down and around, I know it. Those things are one-hit kill zappers. And they really hurt. Typically the blue box isn't supposed to be there, so I think there's something bugged with the game currently. And that thing, it like protects all the components of the computer, I suppose. I'm gonna die. Ah! That's a little close for comfort. You ever seen what the inside of a computer looks like? You ever seen what a motherboard looks like? Like the brain of the computer? Because there's a really big one in this computer. And it's in this room. It's in here. Right in the middle. There it is. We're supposed to fight Lost Lace. All the memento cylinders and artifacts. Oh, yeah. I relate to that. To not having enough stuff to be like, I want to complete the game yet. Been there. There's only a couple games I've actually 100%ed. One of them happens to be Horizon Zero Dawn. And the other one was this game until they kept releasing more DLCs. Yeah, well, it's a giant supercomputer. Of course its brain is going to be big. And it's making a whole lot of noise. And now you just seen its brain, now we're going to go through its memory. Or at least how it stores its memory. And this is when the coolest point in the whole game is these next couple rooms here. Because they're so gorgeous looking and they bring out like such an insane amount of emotion in so many people. Like typically you play a AAA game and it's like, yeah, cool, I completed the story, it's whatever. This is the kind of indie game that you completed and it changes your life. And it changes how you view video games as a whole. Changed how I viewed video games. I definitely like this rather than staring at 100 different map cursors and a bunch of objectives on my screen that I don't even care about. And I hate it when games make you read how mechanics, they like just bring up a mechanic book. That shit sucks. Welcome to the memory conflux of 5 Pebbles, which is the name of this iterator. Just like looks to the moon, this is 5 Pebbles. And that's its brain. Right. Snap. See, in these little... Now they're gonna watch this shit, they're gonna put it back together. Because they work together to reassemble it. How fucking sick is that? Marvel, Spider-Man, Doom 64, Silksong, Fallout 4. Yeah, I 100%ed Fallout 3 because I was an absolute gangster like that. I haven't played New Vegas, but I've always wanted to, but I've never had the money for it because it's so fucking expensive. I suggest you pay attention for this next couple of seconds. Because the game is about to get real serious. I'll have to actually pause the game to physically read what 5 Pebbles says. So... But not that you're not going to be able to make any sense out of what he says anyways. A lot of people are like, what? What the fuck did you just say? Cool segment here though. The room before 5 Pebbles' room is gorgeous looking. Might get a little loud though. General Systems bus. Yeah. So you remember how, like, Moon was in that little cage? That's so loud. That little cage is the same as this room. The bit rate's probably horrible. Now that I think about it. Like, as you can see, this thing resembles a brain, sort of. It's so damn loud! This segment's always like this. It'll be real quiet when I get in the next room. There he is! See, that's the same as the one, that's a real one that's working. Basically what I was saying is, you remember the box that Moon was in? This is the same box, but not dilapidated. He's gonna try and speak to me. I can't understand you, buddy. Yippee! Are you gonna do your thing? Yeah, he's gonna try and text me and be like, hey. See, I don't understand their language, so I can't. I don't know. I have no clue what any of this means. See, now he's just calling me an idiot. This segment is longer than it used to be. So he's gonna show his funky ass. I don't get what any of that means! I think that's like the overall plan layout. Yeah, he literally is speaking enchantment table, essentially. It's a made-up language. See, now he's calling me stupid. He's saying I got a stupid brain. Little tiny animal. We get to speak to him though. And wait till you hear what he has to say. Bro, don't be upside down. Ow. Oh? Is this reaching you? A little animal on the floor of my chamber. I think I know what you're looking for. You're stuck in a cycle, a repeating pattern. You want a way out. Know that this does not make you special. Every living thing shares the same frustrations, from the microbes in the processing strata to me, who am, if you excuse me, godlike in comparison. The good news first, in a way, I have what you're searching for. Me and my kind have as our purpose to solve the very osculating claustrophobia in the chest of you and countless others. A strange charity. You, the unknowing recipient. I, the reluctant gift. The noble benefactors. Gone. The bad news is that there is no definitive solution has been found. In every moment, the equipment erodes to a new state of decay. I can't even help you. I can't help you collectively or individually. I can't even help myself. For you, though, there is another way. The old path. Go west past the farm arrays and down into the earth, where the land fissures as deep as you can reach. And the ancients built their temples and danced their silly rituals. The mark I gave you will let you through. Not that it solves anyone's problems but yours. At the end of time, none of this will matter, I suppose. But it would be nice if you took another way out, one free of, I don't know, frolicking in my memories array. There's a perfectly good access shaft right there. Bye, Pebbles. If I stay any longer, he'll kill me. So what'd you think of that? Pretty insane, I bet, eh? I got no... You and me can talk forever right now about all the implications of all of that, because there's no rain timer right now. Because there's technically no rain timer. Yeah, he is kind of portrayed to be a dick. He is kind of portrayed as like a cold-hearted computer machine that doesn't care because he's got so many problems on his table that he doesn't want to worry about you, you know? The real revelation is what comes next. Wait till you see how high up we are. We're above the clouds right now. And you might be wondering, how did the people who built all of this live if the rain was deadly and kills you? The zero gravity is about to go out. And if you haven't noticed, the symbols, that every time I hibernate, the symbol goes up. These are the symbols. So this one is, I gotta think. This one is, it's like anger or something. Or not anger, I think it's like, I don't remember. That's lust. It's like aggression, lust, companionship, or camaraderie, or whatever. And then gluttony. And these are what the people that built the world look like. And then the final one is the survivor. Yeah, wrath is along the lines. Yeah. It's like some wrath or something like that. And if you actually notice, I actually have more karma than I did before when he gave me the little dot that's above my head. But the least of our surprises are yet to come. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. I'll be right back. It's literally not gonna take long at all. We live in the middle of nowhere. I just piss outside. I've returned already. But I'm gonna put socks on because my feet are cold. Because it's like, I don't know what temperature, it's 20 inside my house, but like outside, because my parents and I, we built a house for me on my property. So like, I live separate from them. They live in a house, I live in a house. But like, they're on the same property. Alright. Now the real stuff, the real like revolution is gonna be realized. Those people that we were seeing on the murals, we're gonna see where they lived. Because they certainly didn't live on the ground. Because of the rain would have killed them. There's actually a Hornet mod for this game. There's a Hornet and there's also a Hollow Knight one. There's a whole bunch. So technically you could play as Hornet. And she does have the Shaw emote. She can say Shaw. It's pretty sick. I do a lot of... I wish I could play with the mods, but I can't because I'm on PlayStation. But when I get a Steam machine, that stuff will change. So welcome to the outside world. So that's the city that they lived in. That's where the guys that were on the mural, the ancients, the people that built this entire civilization and this huge structure, that's where they lived. They used to live on the surface. Yeah, if the Steam machine's like $3,000, that's gonna suck. I hoped maybe like at least minimum 1,000. But with the RAM thing that's going on right now, it's probably gonna be a lot more. But essentially, that's where they lived. Because they used to live on the surface until they built all the iterators and the rain started coming down. And then they couldn't live on the surface anymore because they would have died. So they all moved on top of the iterators. As you'll see. Oh! This is a perfect opportunity to show you Eldritch Horrors. I forgot to mention these guys. They're all over the place in the game. You just gotta look for them. This is what the ancients turned into after they die. We can feel your presence, little creature. Your attunement has become much closer to ours. The mark you received is an unimaginable gift. The struggle, the cycles, it can all fade like a morning mist beneath the glory of the sun. We found a way. $10K for Gabe Cube. Give it or leave it. Well, it's an Eldritch Horror. It's literally what they classify as an Eldritch Horror. That doesn't mean it can't be succulent. I'm pretty sure that one's a male, though. And they have really funny names. That one's called Rhinestones, atop 10 towers or whatever. I even have a name. I'm 19 Mountains, Ceaseless Darkness. That's my ancient name. Because of... Yeah, it might be male. I'm not sure. I don't think they... Oh, actually, there's lore that proves this. They aren't really any gender at all. They can swap back and forth between genders as they please. Because, like, they get reborn every time they die, they get reborn. So they could be reborn as a female or a male, and they retain... I presume they retain memories from their past, at least. So I don't think it really matters. I don't think they're really any gender at all. Well, actually, technically you can't interact with them because they're not really on a plane of existence. They're kind of in between planes of existence. Like, look, they're gone now. They're not there. They only exist in certain cycles, because, like, the days here are broken up into cycles. Also, check that out. So that's what we're on top of, technically, right now, is one of them. And there's millions of them. So there's, like, billions of these things. They're, like, actually everywhere. And as you can see, you can't see below the clouds that they cause. But they're massive. I'm actually gonna save here, because this is when the game gets hard. Yeah. Yeah, you will see below the clouds very quickly, because, if you didn't know, the way this game handles weight in its simulation means that the further you fall, the faster you fall, like the real world. So you'll start falling really quickly. It's actually kind of funny. But you can actually fall as far as you want, as long as you roll at the bottom, it negates all fall damage. Which is pretty sick. Take some time to eat some food. Can't let my dear slug cat starve. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to hibernate. And then you don't save any progress. I just killed that lizard by knocking him off the world. See, now we're gonna get, like, into the clouds. We're gonna be, like, in between them. There's a huge orange lizard colony. I forgot to mention about the orange lizards. What they do is they can telecommunicate to each other, like telekinesis. Like, they can all contact each other to know exactly where you are. And then formulate a plan where they'll corner you, essentially. It's pretty cool. Am I gonna have to say hello to the one dropwig that lives in this place? Yeah, there he is. There's the one. If you can spot the creature here, that's crazy. Because I can see him. Yeah, they are essentially zombified piglins, except they're different because they can actually communicate to each other and be like, I'm gonna go around back and get him. Like, they'll take different paths to get to you so that they can corner you, because all of their AIs work together. It's actually really neat to see happen, because, like, none of the other lizards do that. They're, like, more advanced zombified piglins. Now it's time to do my favorite time. I'm gonna cross over to a really cool area called Sky Islands. I'm about to go through the three hardest areas in the whole game. So, and then the game will be over. This will be done by 12. Like, I'll be finished. I was gonna go give a neuron to Moon, because you can actually go back to the girl who we met in the beginning of the game, and we can give her a neuron, which is like the little white bug thing that I stole. But I'm not gonna do that, because I just want to see the ending of the game already, because it's way funnier. Poppycorn. Now we gotta haul ass. Cause yeah, exactly, it's as I thought. Here they come. I hear them. They ascend from the skies. There's 2 of them, dude. And they actually can't keep up with me, that's hilarious. This is a whole different separate area that we're going through, by the way, right now. Like, to the one that, this, fuck off. Come on in. Or not. Dude, I can't believe there's 4 people watching right now, that's crazy. Most people I've had in... No, I'm kidding. It's not the most people I've had. I've had 5 or... I think the max we had, the one time I was streaming with my cousin, was 7. Which was pretty impressive. This will be the second time of... Or actually, this will be the 3rd time of me beating the game in a single... sitting. They're Rainworld stands, probably. Do me a favor, like the video, like the stream, because it pushes it out to the algorithm, and the algorithm probably hates me. Because I'm not exactly the most family-friendly person on Earth. I've seen it work in action. I've liked my own video and seen like 3 more people come in just because I liked it myself. It's crazy. They don't say anything either. Of course, one of them's not going to say anything because one of them's the account I'm using to read all the messages. Welcome to Sky Islands. One of the most, actually, literally the most dangerous area in the game. Lovely arps. I know all the music too. I actually might not have this channel forever because the original owner of this channel, my cousin, he's giving his original channel away because he no longer wants to keep it. So, that means I have a chance to win it because he's doing a competition. I can't wait to participate. We're gonna stream it too, or well, not stream it. He's gonna turn it into like a mainstream channel video for his main channel. But like, as for me, what I do with the channel is up to my own opinion. It's all up to me. Ooh, lucky me. I just dodge of the century, dude. See what I meant by the lizards are smart? They were actually physically trying to flank me, like go around to the other side. I am gonna make a pit stop at my favorite area in the game because I really adore it. And because there's some cool music that plays there when you're there. And it's just kind of an atmospheric spot. I love to come there and take a break. Dude, I just rage baited that lizard. Crazy. I just went over the entire top of Sky Islands. Like the whole thing. And like the only way to get lore in this game is to go out of your way to collect pearls. And the pearls are like the things that the scavenger likes. They contain, some of them contain information and they'll be colored a different color. And you actually gotta take them to Moon. Go, 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 go. My game just got really laggy. Haha, he can't fit in here. He's gonna try and go around. Fuck yeah. Oh god, a flying centipede. The noodle flies, these little fly guys, they make music using their like their physical sounds, like game sounds, come from a kazoo. They actually make kazoo noises. It's crazy. I'm all alone now. That sucks. That's whatever. He's accepted the fate that he's not gonna see his family again. Oh, I got Nomad. I got another passage. Sick. You're my little buddy! Throw him around violently. Yippee! Oh, I haven't dealt with wisdom teeth. My cousin had, my cousins and my like mom and dad have. I never had to deal with it. Bro just got popped. I'm eating all his eggs. What an idiot. I'm gonna go up here because it's a chill spot, actually. Wrong way. Yeah, see, that's the thing. My dad had wisdom teeth, and he kept his. He never had to get rid of them. And I also have wisdom teeth, and I'm 20 years old and I still haven't gotten rid of them. Like, they've never hurt or anything. This is a cool area and it's got cool music. It's just chill. Like, there's loads of areas like this that are just kind of out of the way, but they're here for the vibe. And nothing else. Nothing can, like, hurt you here. No creatures can come. It's just we're chilling. Big chilling. Sick music, though. Huh. I've never heard of anybody having just one wisdom tooth, to be honest. The peaceful moments in this game are the ones that I live for. And that's the end of Sky Islands, basically. I've only got one more region, technically, to go before I'm physically, like, where I need to be to end the game. You already had the right side removed? No. Huh. Weird. That is really weird. One just disappeared. He was just like, I'm out. Don't want to be in here no more. And it's not like it disintegrated or like left any like evidence that it was there, did it? I mean, it must have left some evidence, considering the doctor or the dentist could tell that you had one there. Strange. Let me in! Welcome to everybody's hated region! Farm arrays! Shit's about to get real. I gotta lock the fuck in. Huh! Really? So that's only one. That is really strange. So welcome to Farm Arrays. You know, remember how I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you'll remember or not, I mentioned there was things that they created to make food using living organisms? because there is. And, there's quite a few of them. But there's also my personal favorite creature, the reindeer. A lot of people hate them because they don't work all the time, but I like them because it gives them soul. See, like, there they are now. And look, I can put this down and, like, throw this. And he's gonna come pick me up. I want to go for a ride. Essentially, Boober or Berber, yeah, essentially. Those things in the background that you're looking at with the weird stems. Oh, fuck off, dude. That guy just got launched. Hey! I want on! You just stole that! Oh my god, I gotta go get another one. He stole it! Motherfucker actually was like, haha, I'm gonna eat this and not give you a ride. They're supposed to give you a ride. Yeah, but those weird things, they grow like a goo on them. And then after they're done growing their goo, you like eat it. They like serve it. Although a lot of people in this society were monks, so they didn't really eat gruel or like goo. They starved themselves, ate rocks, and drank tea. Come over here. I got a present. Come get it. Oh, this guy, hold on, this guy will come and get it. Never mind. So, you can see why people don't like them. They don't exactly work very well. But they do bow for each other now. There was something wrong with that when they used to do it. So, when people in the Rainworld community tell you to touch grass, it's not telling you to, like, go outside, or get help, or, like, stop playing video games for once. When they say touch grass, they mean go die, essentially. Because grass in this game kills you. And that's the killer grass I mentioned. Deer ride, deer ride, deer ride. He's going the wrong way. He's going the fuck's sakes. Hey. No, the other way. The other way. Go the other way. Come on. Yeah, there you go. They're alive, man, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, I did see the, Can We Fuck Hornet Steam review as well. Let's go! No, you're going the wrong way again. Make up your fucking mind! We don't have all day. Come on. There he goes. Fuck's sakes. Everybody hates these things because they just suck. They're terrible. They don't do their job very well. This is my stop. They're actually the most crashed out on animal in the whole game, because sometimes they don't show up. They'll leave you stranded without a way to cross the grass and just fucking kill you. That, or they'll turn around and go the wrong way. They're really annoying to work with. Because there's no other way to cross the grass. You can't just like walk through it, the grass eats you alive. You have to use the reindeer. I love this game so much that when I crash out, it's for good reason. Typically. There, I gotta bribe him so that he comes and eats. He's actually stuck. Dude, your food's right here. Come and get it. And then when he goes down to eat, I can get on his horns. Or his rack, should I say. See, and then sometimes they do this. They're just like, well, I don't want to get up. Yeah, I don't think I will. I think I'll just stay right here. Get up. Luckily, the developers were smart enough and they added a thing where you can wiggle around in their rack, and they're like, okay, fine, I'll go. See, in the lesser ones, the ones with smaller racks will bow to the bigger ones. The bigger ones are higher priority. Cool segment. Hop across. Yeah. It's funny to say it that way, but yeah. It's like a dominance thing or something, it must be. They're also really hard to work with, if you notice. They're hard to work with, they're stubborn, they always want to do the opposite of what you want to do, and the ones with the bigger racks take priority. Gee, I wonder who that sounds like. It's actually funny. And you gotta push them to make them go anywhere or do anything. Let's go! Actually. Like, pick your ass up. We've got places to be. Not that way! Fucking hell. We got a little caravan going on here. Cute. I love their little dangling balls. It's pretty funny. They're just weird and ooey and gooey. Yeah, and they do that sometimes. Things with weight. I said weight is a little funny in this game. That's what I meant. When I meant weight was a little funny, it's exactly what I meant. Food. And now we're in the final area of the game. It's just a short one cycle walk away from the end of the game. I've yet to see that movie. I've yet to see 10. I haven't seen it. I've seen like a whole bunch of clips from it and I know everything there basically is to know about it, but I have not seen it. I'm about to die because of my arrogance. Yeah, I died. Fuck! I am set all the way back at the beginning. I should have slept. Fuck's sakes. Now I gotta do all that traveling again. All over again. How wonderful. And with these guys not being able to decide what they want to frickin' do. Come on. Show ass up. We got places to be. I don't have all day. Literally. And I died to grass of all things. I touched some grass and I felt the repercussions of doing it. Whoa! Holy shit. This game is funny sometimes. Like really funny. He's stuck. Oh, there he goes. Why were you upside down? Whoa, big rack. Climb to the top of the big rack. Away we go. I got a free ride. It cost me no stuff. That's crazy. It cost me no pesticides, because that's what this is. It kills bugs. It's literally just pesticide, but an egg. I should probably keep at least one. That way I'll be able to kill bugs if I have to. Because this is basically a one-shot kill to any large centipede. And then I'll be at the end of the, like I said, this is the last region in the game right here. I'm gonna sleep here, however, because I feel like it. But we're at the end. Shit's about to get real philosophical. Like, real philosophical. Gooey ducks. That's actually what these things are called, are gooey ducks. You gotta pop them before you can eat them. That lizard just got shocked. This is like the final, as you can tell, this is the final, like, boss, sort of the game. They basically filled this area with a whole bunch of creatures and was like, yep, okay. We're ready. Bring it on. Sewer rat subway time. That centipede is fucking huge. How did he clip through? He's gonna go after the giant centipede though. Yeah, he got the centipede. Good for you, buddy. You did a good job. He took that centipede on with pride. And he killed it. Sadly, we did lose a scavenger in the process, but whatever. Not that I care. My objective now is to get to the very bottom of the world. That's where I'm going. Oh, Grumblebum is playing. Oh. Oh. I'm getting a little too lucky, maybe. That all the creatures I've been encountering so far have only been, like, eating and not eating me. Which would be really bad, technically. I am gonna save here, though. This is the final stretch, though. This will probably be my last save point before the end of the game. Yeah, see, like, how the fuck are you supposed to interpret this? Like, what's this supposed to mean? You're gonna find out, that's for sure. I know what it means. I'm not gonna tell you, because I don't feel like it. It kind of differs on most people, though. Everybody kind of thinks of it as something different. Pre-rain cycle, really? Holy fucking flooded water. See, that's what the rain does, by the way. It floods everything. You're gonna actually, there is quite a lot of sperm, how would I put that? Analogies, in a way? Like metaphors? There's a lot of metaphors and shit in this. This is actually what they call a pre-cycle rain. I've woken up in the middle of a rain cycle is essentially what's happened. Making a run for it. Grab the... Big mother spider. They won't attack me if I don't, like, pester it. So I should be good. going over top. Duped! Here we go. The end is nigh. This whole place is shaking now. And filling up with water. Holy shit. Filtration systems is doing its job. It's still kind of draining and I gotta wait for it to drain now, essentially. Yeah, so this is a pre-cycle. It's basically when the cycle ends mid-rain. Like right at the end of it, almost. Welcome to filtration system. They don't call it that for nothing. My last meal. I've outrun all those lizards. Are the black ones with the flashing white heads? They're blind. They can only hear stuff. That's why their heads flash anytime I like jump around. Okay, now is when stuff starts to get really funny. Welcome to the depths. The temple of the ancients, essentially. It's like a deep, buried underground temple thing. It's pretty cool. There's nothing here. I'm the only person here other than the Guardians. But you'll see them soon enough. They don't really do anything. The only thing they do is stop you from coming in if you're not max karma. Boom. Yeah, stuff's about to get really weird in here. Just saying. These are all like these capsule things that I'm walking on top of. These are the living memories of those who chose to give their life, or chose to give their life. Because in this world, when you die, you just get reborn. So they had to find like a permanent way to die. Because they didn't want to live any longer. Immortality would suck. So essentially they did find a way to die, and it's where I'm going right now. And then they basically recorded all their memories onto a pearl or whatever, or many pearls probably, because they lived probably billions of years. Every time I go somewhere and then sleep and hibernate and the screen changes, that's 4 days. That's 4 whole days. One cycle, 1 day on like this planet or wherever they live is 4 whole days. There's the Guardians. They're chill though. Unless you don't have the mark of communication, in which then they are not chill. And they will grab you and slam you up and down. Dude, who smeared Vaseline on my screen, man? I can't see anything. Void spawn. Yeah, surprise, surprise, this game also has something called the Void. Except it's like a fluid that dissolves shit permanently. Like, really permanently. Because in this world, obviously, you've seen me. There's a canonical reason for dying in this world. Essentially, you die, it's like going to bed and waking back up. You just come back to being alive after you die. It's just a separate cycle. It's a different, like, you're not the same person that you were yesterday's cycle because you died. But, like, ascension is the only thing that cures it, so it's the only way to really die. And essentially at the bottom of the world there's this thing called the Void Sea, and it eats away at the earth, the world, consuming all. So it like permanently dissolves shit forever, like it's never coming back. Yeah. Except we figure that's just because, like, of them being void beings, right? Like, they're born, they're part void, right? They're part pale. In this, everything comes back to life after you kill it. That lizard, any of the lizards I killed, they're still alive. They come back to life. Holy fucking shit, this is loud. Jesus. So, like, you'll even see I'm carrying a spear and just a spear right now. When I dip into this fluid, the spear will disappear. It will dissolve. So we don't really know if what we're seeing is real or not. Like, when we dive below the surface, we have no clue. The game never really tells us if it's real. Welcome to the void. The void sea. It's and so well you'll meet him eventually. He'll shows up. He always shows up. His name's Jerry. The stream's gonna really die soon, cause I mean, like it's gonna get really like laggy probably. So these are void worms. They're beings that never die and live forever, and we have no clue about them at all. We know nothing, literally nothing. There's no context on them whatsoever. Everything that we know about them is learned via us, just guessing, I guess. We're gonna meet Jerry soon. He's gonna show up. Yeah, here he is. Hey, Jerry. What's chillin', dog? What you doing? And this is all that Jerry does is help little beings to the afterlife. Come on, nip me, I dare ya. Nip. Let's go for a ride! Hell yeah! Stream's gonna get real laggy here. I'm stretching unfathomably. This is crazy. And we're right at the end too, like this is the end of the game. This is the ending, essentially. Probably because of how fast we're moving. We are going very fast. Very fast. And then we're gonna slow down. Bye, Jerry. Oh, I'm still attached. See you later, dude. And then Jerry's gonna go bye-bye. And then we're gonna be all alone with our thoughts. Actual silence. Pure dead silence. And I'm actually using a Razer headset with microphone to stream. see, the more times you actually die throughout the game, the more guys there will be. Like, I didn't die all that much, and it didn't take me that long, so there's not many of me. These are all the different cycles, because you know how I mentioned a person, when they die, in a cycle, they go to like a different cycle, kind of? Yeah, well, like, these are all my cycles, and we're about to converge. It's really weird. And now we swim towards the light. And that's the end of the game. That's the full game. Which is incredible. Pretty fucking incredible game. Yeah, there's that's funny. There's the team that they used to build the game. You gotta imagine, that's not the full game either. There's like 10 other campaigns that you can play. This is like 1% of the entire game. This game is way bigger than Silksong. With both DLCs, it's fucking massive. Like, it would take somebody a full year to do the whole game. Like, actually do the whole game. See, and then there's your Akapara Games, which those are the people that did the, Akapara Games. They're like the publishing. No, but it does get quite close to it. With the one campaign that I can think of that does remind me of Silksong in a way would be what's it called? Artificer, because Artificer is just like kill everything, destroy all of it, blow it up. You can make bombs with your hands. And now we get to see all the stuff that I did, because it's cool like that. I ate 98 food, 23 successful cycles, 6 deaths, 0 quits, and I beat the game in 2 hours and 1 minute. That's not bad. Oh yeah, I'll play the opening of Artificer for you. And see, there's that's everything that I killed. This is pretty sick. So my total ranking is probably around the 300, 500, 800, 888 points. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. No, here, I'll show you Artificer right now. Where's Artificer? There's Artificer. Wait till you see this shit. I'm just gonna play the opening. This campaign is significantly harder than any of the others though. But I mean, like, look, bombs. And I mean, when I mean bombs, I mean like proper bombs. It's almost impossible to get bombs in Survivor in like the regular campaign. These are the DLC campaigns. These were actually made by modders and not by the original development team. So like technically they're not canon. They're kind of just like, hey, look at the cool slug cats with pretty powers. Not really the idea of Rainworld to begin with. Rainworld's whole idea is you're weak and helpless. Not that you should be like some destroying god. Although these, I will say these, they were fun. These campaigns, the new campaigns. Yeah. I'm done playing for today. It's 12:22. I gotta go to bed. But yeah, the only characters that are from like the main game are these three. The monk, the survivor, and then the hunter. Yeah, I got shit to do. I got snow to move tomorrow and like stuff to work on. It's fucking late. Oh, I might stream Silksong tomorrow though, so I may be on. And eventually at some point. I don't know, I don't really have like a streaming schedule or anything. I kind of just do it when I feel like it. Nice seeing you. It's good to have some people in chat for once.